Take you to this now. The Presidency has revealed in a statement that the Madlanga Commission's interim report makes referrals for investigations against 5 high-ranking SAPS officials. The interim report also found prima facie evidence of wrongdoing against 9 employees of the Ekurhuleni Metro Municipality and the Ekurhuleni Metro Police Department. They include suspended Deputy EMPD Police Chief, Commissioner Julius Mkhwanazi, who was implicated in allegations of murder and a subsequent alleged cover-up. Acting Police Minister Firoz Cachalia earlier told SABC News that he will be recommending to the National Police Commissioner General Fannie Masemola that officers who have been implicated and recommended for investigations by the Madlanga Commission must be placed on precautionary suspension. Ekurhuleni Metro Municipality Executive Mayor Nkosindiphile Xhakaza will be joining us in a very short moment to expound on a number of the recommendations made by the President, by the Commission to the President in relation to this. Mayor, good evening. Thank you so much for your time. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. It's late at night, but yeah.
We do appreciate that you join us so late in what is undoubtedly a very busy and hectic week for you. So we certainly do appreciate that. You've had sight of the President's statement, and a number of officers have been, officials and officers have been recommended for further investigation. The acting Police Minister had revealed earlier that the SAPS officers that have been implicated and mentioned in the report will be placed on precautionary suspension. Will you and the Council be making a similar consideration to the implicated officials and officers in Ekurhuleni?
No, thank you very much. I think we, in the city of Ekurhuleni, we have welcomed, the Madlanga Commission, and we've made it public that we actually, support the Commission, and we would welcome, the recommendation. And we've, since the start of the Commission, put up, systems to actually ensure that we monitor what is coming out, and, we're able to immediately, put up corrective measures, and that we've done so without fail. You would know that. Immediately were to look into the allegations around the Deputy Chief of Police, who's now on suspension. We've looked into some of the senior officials that are implicated. We've put them on precautionary suspension. Tomorrow, Council is sitting. We'll be receiving a report, and the report will indicate, in terms of our own internal, systems, whether there's prima facie, evidence or not, and that report will serve before Council, and we will communicate after that, because one of the things that has actually been emphasized in my interaction with the Minister of Police was that public has taken a keen interest in terms of what has been happening, and one of the things that we must do as we put up systems or corrective systems like a DC, we must make sure that we are transparent and that we do communicate to our communities, because they have taken a keen interest, and we want to ensure that we restore trust and confidence as quick as possible about our EMPD, and broadly, including some of the, implicated officials within the city.
Mayor, when you say that some officials, other than Commissioner Julius Mkhwanazi, had been placed on suspension, who exactly are you referring to? And I want to read through the names mentioned in the interim report by the Madlanga Commission. And I want you to tell me after the fact which of those officials have already been placed on a precautionary suspension. Recommended names are already suspended now: EMPD Chief of Police, Commissioner Julius Mkhwanazi, EMPD Officer Bafana Twala, EMPD Officer Aiden McKenzie, Officer Kershaw Lee Stalls, and Ekurhuleni Metro Municipality, former city manager Imogen Mashazi. Of course, some action must be taken against her. She's no longer the city manager there. The Metro Municipality's fleet manager, Mr. Chris Steyn, the head of Department for Human Resources in the municipality, Ms. Linda Xhakaza, as well as the head of legal in the Metro Municipality, Advocate Kemi Bahari, and Mr. Etienne van der Walt. Which of those names have already been placed on some sort of precautionary suspension?
We've acted on the Deputy Chief of Police, Julius Mkhwanazi. He is on suspension, as you know. We've acted on the two HODs, the head of Department of Human Resources and the head of Department of Legal. They are currently on precautionary suspension. As I've indicated, we are receiving a report tomorrow. We no longer have a relationship with, former city manager. She is now, on retirement. So we do not have a legal, platform to actually, act on her. All the other officials are actually below council mandate. They are within the mandate or ambit of the current city manager, and we have already directed the current city manager to apply the appropriate action, and I'm sure in due course we should be able to make the announcement in terms of the course of action that we've taken. Yeah.
So tomorrow, the city manager in Ekurhuleni will be issuing a suspension to Mr. Etienne van der Walt as well as Mr. Chris Steyn being the fleet manager.
Well, I'm saying tomorrow council meeting is sitting to receive a report on the two HODs where we've already put them on precautionary suspension, and that is cancelled because you have to separate between employees that are within the ambit of council. Those are senior employees. All other junior employees, they are within the ambit of or delegated powers to the city manager. And I'm saying in due course, once the city manager take those appropriate action, we should be able to update the public. And I'm sure by Monday, we should be able to get a response in terms of the course of action that has been taken.
Yeah. While I have you, Mayor, I do want to touch on a different issue here this evening. And I want to start off by, expressing our condolences to you, your Executive Mayoral Committee, as well as the residents and family of the city of Ekurhuleni and MMC Andile Mkhwevu. His loss has been quite a shocking one. What are the latest details you can give us around further investigations into his passing, and importantly, any sort of funeral arrangements pertaining to the burial of MMC Mkhwevu?
Well, at this stage, we have been, supporting the family. In fact, all the families that are involved. I just came back from Mozambique, where we had to accompany, the families to, work on the, repatriation efforts, to actually support them through that work. So we are happy that, and we're looking at tomorrow, if everything goes well, that the bodies will be transported, back, to South Africa, and then the families should then be able to, finalize in terms of, the funeral arrangement. And I must say that there is a funeral committee that has been established where we are, participating as well, from the, the organization, that, MMC Andile Mkhwevu belongs, which is the ANC. He was part of the regional leadership, which I have an honor to lead, but both, in government. So all those efforts to actually prepare for the funeral will then, a number of other arrangements are taking place, but until the bodies have actually arrived this site, and I'm sure we'll then be able to pronounce, the wishes of the family in terms of the dates and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have to do there. Mayor Xhakaza, thank you so much for your time. Really do appreciate it. Mayor Nkosindiphile Xhakaza is the mayor of the Metro of Ekurhuleni Municipality.